They say you're finally healthy somewhat. How do you feel about coming in and trying to take Benny's spot right now?
Right now, I just kind of try to help the team, especially on defense. That's the biggest thing. I've always tried to strive to do my best at. So defense, and I try to help a little bit with scoring, but I kind of know they will pick up that for that. So my biggest thing is just helping with defense right now and just really pushing the effort to bring energy. So yeah,
So when you passed up a layup to pass up to Jordan for a
yeah,
three.
yeah. See, that's my thing. I always been more of a pass first person. You can tell by them just they can see in practice. I like to pass all the time. So my biggest thing is just if I feel like I want to score right now, I'll pass out to the open person. So that's the biggest
Jordan, how concerned are you with the way the team's been starting off games?
Not concerned at all. I mean, you gotta be concerned a little bit, but we're a really good team collectively. We gotta stop getting off to slow starts like that though. It's just our effort from the beginning. You know, we kind of wait for some reason to just pick it up in the middle of the game and the end. But it's just something we gotta focus on as we're going into this next game. Just having energy right off the bat.
Have you or Elijah or any coach done anything to address that?
Yeah, we talked about it. We talked about it yesterday. It said our focus and energy was better than it was the other day. Our focus and everything was there. We just got off to a slow start. It's a couple defense assignments we missed in the beginning, where shooters are shooters, and we let them take a wide open three that gets them going. And so we just got to make sure we lock in from the beginning.
Jordan, this team is going on a four-game road trip.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys ready for that?
I believe so. You know, we had a couple road games in the beginning. The Texas A&M was a big one, and it was a big win. So I think we're ready for it. You know, a neutral site out in Vegas, and then a couple of home game or away games at Oregon and Oregon State. There'll be a couple of tough ones on the road. Pac-12 starts. So, but I think the team is ready.
Jordan, how much do you think the Pac-12 is going to be a step up for you guys in terms of how tough it is?
Uh, it'll be good. You know, the competition is always good in Pac-12. Anybody can win any given night. You got to make sure you take care of business. The big thing in the Pac-12 is make sure you get all the wins at home, and then try and steal a couple on the road.
Do you feel like a game like this was a mimic to what you will see in conference play this year?
Yeah, I think so. It's just like I said though, it's something we can't do. Getting off to a bad start in conference, you got a couple more tougher teams. It's you don't always want to play catch up. You know, some nights you won't be able to, and so you got to just make sure you get off to a good start and continue all the way through.
You guys played some great defense and allowed Cornell to get the free throw line just only two times. Are you really impressed with you guys' interior defense as far as like the block shots and the steals that you guys come up with in games now?
Hmm. We got a lot of shot blockers on this team. Bugs, Chemezi, Elijah blocks a couple from the guard spot. So does D'Anthony Melton. And so we know if we get beat on defense, we know we have help at the rim, and it's not something we like to do. But you know, if worse comes to worse, if it happens, we know we have support there. And so I mean, our defense is really good.
And Jordan, with all the players that left, I know you keep hearing this, but are you surprised or shocked that this team is undefeated?
Not at all. You know, this team is a very competitive, collective group. We do almost everything together, on the court and off the court. We're always hanging out with each other, and so we know everybody's tendencies. You know, we know where everybody's gonna be. We're always talking and stuff, and so I'm not surprised at all.
Charles, you were talking outside about your knee. What exactly is your knee injury?
All right, so I started off where I had a slight tear in my MCL, and it's been bothering me the last couple of years. But I've always had I did like injections with it, and I actually had surgery at the beginning of this year. So that's what I did when I first got here. And then uh, not 2 weeks ago, I know what I did something to my hamstring that caused me to just not be able to play. But lately it gets swollen where I have to actually get my knee injected. I'm about to actually do it. I mean, yeah, they put something in my knee and take the fluid out of my knee. So that's what I'm about to do actually right now after this. And so that's the thing I've been constantly doing the past couple of weeks. And it helps, but then sometimes after you start running for a long time, it starts to get swollen again. So I just got to watch out for that. But I still have to sometimes think in my mind that I have to still play through that kind of thing. Like I always say, you can play hurt, but you can't play injured. So that's the biggest thing that goes to my mind with that. So I still got to help the team in whatever way I can. So
When you first came here, or when you were considering USC, did you think this was a team that had the potential to
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like the biggest thing that will help, that helps with our team is basically our coaches. We have great coaches that actually push us all the time. We work with them every day on stuff we need to prepare ourselves for, prepare for the next games. So I feel like coaches is a big thing, and I guess with us, like we're very close. We do everything together, like Jordan said earlier. We have fun off the court and even on the court. We laugh together, do all that kind of things together. So I feel like we're very close to the point that I think that's what helps the most in the game. So.
What's been the biggest difference besides the weather from Minnesota to USC?
From USI. I feel like okay, this team here is more focused. Like Minnesota, I feel like we were focused, but we had a lot of other issues that happened that kind of messed us up a little bit. But we're very focused here, and we're more on basketball instead of everything else off the court. So, but it happens in college. So yeah.
So you're having fun.
Oh yes, you gotta have fun all the time. Just having fun, I feel like, is a big key to be successful, especially here, especially away from home. If you gotta have fun all the time, even on the court, and that's what people tend to lose a lot. Is like, okay, it's stressful. This is not happening. It's not going the way I want it to go. But when we have fun, that's what helps us be successful in what we do. So.
Jordan, what's been the biggest area of improvement for Chemezi?
He's being more aggressive, like Coach wanted him to from the beginning of the season. You know, he said we lost Nicola, a lot of scoring in the paint from Nicola, so he wanted Chemezi to step up and be more aggressive. Chemezi, his freshman year, liked to pass a lot. I mean, he still does, but he knows when to take shots and when to pass the ball, and he's doing a very good job at that.
Do you have to prod him? I mean, you guys have a big size advantage in this game. Do you have to prod him to, in games like this, to be more aggressive now?
Nah, he knows. He knows the guys are a lot smaller, and so he actually demands the ball. And he's making. I mean, in the beginning he was 5 of 6, and he's shooting a great percentage. So why not go to him? I mean, we trust him down low with the ball, and he's making good plays.